On the topic of Chicago, I remember Trap Law Ross. He's a pretty big, I guess a content creator,
Yeah,
and he
yeah,
kind of
sure.
does documentaries on different hoods and all over the world. He recently did one on King Von, which to me, as a fan looking at that, I thought it was magnificent work. Putting it together. Like I'm just talking about the work ethic behind it. Phenomenal. The research, phenomenal. But there was mixed reviews about it. King Von's family came out. They was upset about, the caption was Rap's first serial killer.
Yeah,
Heavy.
right.
Heavy.
Yeah, right.
I want to know when you seen it, what was your point of view? You know what I mean?
I'm gonna agree with what you just said. For me, it was
Yeah.
he put it together in a nice way. For me, it was damn near on some like a movie, damn near. But it's like, yo, bro, me personally, I think Vaughn is 100%. I don't think he ever did nothing to nobody.
Yeah.
I don't. You feel me? I don't think that man ever did nothing to nobody. You feel me?
Yeah.
Feel me?
Yeah.
Maybe Trap Lord just making it look good. Feel me? Maybe, I don't know. You feel me? But like, I don't know, man. I don't know, man. That's a little crazy right there.
Here's the thing, though. There were crimes that we're just gonna be honest and say everything that we seen. So let's say there's a shooting at 9 p.m. Vaughn was tweeting at 9:03.
Yeah, like shit like that. What the fuck? Like,
I don't know, man. But I think
it was put together amazing. I ain't even like the way he did it was amazing. I'm not even gonna lie.
The time and then
10 out of 10.
Yeah.
I gave it to him. 10 out of 10. Amazing.
Do you think he's wrong for capturing for
yeah,
that
definitely.
caption?
Nah, for sure. Definitely. 100%. 100%.
Man,
100%. Because whether he did it or if he didn't, the man is gone. You feel me?
Yeah.
His family is gonna forever grieve for me about that. You understand what I'm saying? For me, it'll never stop. So it's like, and then they already deal with other bullshit. Social media. They will never stop. You feel me? So it's like anything that gets put up, you don't think it's not gonna bother them? You feel me?
Yeah.
It's like, come on. And God forbid, let's say someone's a lady's son passes away.
Yeah.
And she goes on YouTube to listen to music, and the first thing she see is Rap's first serial killer, and the picture on it is her son.
Yeah.
Come on.
Yeah, that's hard to watch.
Like,
but you
feel
know,
me?
people could play like, say the flip side to that is kind of like his mother might have to go on and see that. However, how about the victims that Vaughn was talking about in the music? Can people say, because those mothers had to also hear their children's names and songs when Vaughn, you know what I'm saying? Like, is because I realized everybody was in an uproar for Vaughn, but I love Vaughn's music. I love his music, and I'm not gonna lie,
He's damn nice. Oh, was.
yeah.
May he rest in peace.
Sadly, I'm gonna be honest. Part of the reason why I like him is because he seems like he embodies everything that he's actually talking about.
Right.
I'm not gonna lie to you. You know what I'm saying? So
Right.
a case could be made that we loved him for being this real person, but now when it's in our faces, we're saying, "Oh no, we don't want to see that. We don't want to see that." But he
In
kind
all reality,
of
people
left
did
that
want to see that. People did want to see that because it's like
They had a million
the way you was describing the shit in the songs.
Yeah.
Shit, if it's true, whether it's true or not, I would want to hear the backstory to it because shit, the way you was pumping it, you feel me? Like,
I just think it's rough when people come from a street background. You have to adopt this mentality of no snitching and respecting the dead and all that, so people don't want to speak on certain things. But
right, bro, I'm gonna be real with you, bro. We're in 2023, bro. Niggas don't respect that no more, bro. Niggas don't.
Yeah.
Niggas is glorifying rats and you feel me and all this other shit, bro. That shit don't mean nothing, bro. To me, it'll forever mean something for me. But niggas out here glorifying rats and all this other fuck shit, bro.
Yeah.
Feel me? So it's like niggas done changed the game already, bro.
Yeah.
Feel me? And it's sad.
Yeah. If somebody, let's say someone, you bringing that up, people glorifying rats. Like, a question I have is, at what point is there ever a point where a person who comes from the streets can now, let's say 10, 20 years in the streets, 28, 29, whatever, he says, you know what? Let me say 30 something. He's like, you know what?
Let me throw in the towel.
Yeah, like I want to just go get a job, and change my life. Can you now adapt? Can you now transition to being a civilian and abide by now the laws of civilians, or do you still have to abide by the laws of the streets?
All right. That's a beautiful question. Because me, how I personally feel about that, on some real shit, it really depend on what you was out here doing and how you was moving, and you feel me? Shit like that. So it's like, all right, boom. A nigga could go and catch, all right, I'm gonna just say one. Let's say a nigga go and catch a body, right? For me?
Yeah.
10, 15 years past, for me, he wanna hang it up and put everything to the side and just focus on being a better man and, you feel me, bettering his life, having kids, having a family and all that. When it comes to shit like that, it's no putting that behind you.
Yeah.
It's people out there that miss that person. Or you feel me? Shit like that. Now, if you you just out here in these streets, doing dumb shit, maybe, running into people, beating them up, for me? Not doing no crazy, for me, bodily harm, for me. And you want to really switch it up as a man, and if they're men or whatever, you approach them and you tell them, yo, look, I'm sorry for me, whatever went on for me. Like, I'm putting all this shit behind me, for me, trying to change my life. For me, we don't gotta be the best of friends. We don't even have to be friends at all. I'm just, for me, just trying to let you know that I'm not on what I was before. For me, I'm trying to change my life, for me. If niggas could respect that, the other side could respect that, for me, then you should be good on that. It should be no problem with that, for me. Gangster. But it's like, it all really depends on what you was doing in these streets, for me. Because it's like, it's some shit that niggas done did in these streets that will forever follow them for the rest of their life. You feel me? And it don't even have to be somebody getting packed or, you feel me? It could be a simple, a bad ass whooping or something, you feel me? Sent them to the hospital or something. Niggas is gonna feel like they're not letting that slide. They feel me? They don't give a fuck if you on some, I'm going to college and I'm working. For me, they don't care about that. For me. Like, that shit don't mean nothing for me. But like I said, if it's otherwise, you should be good for me.
Gotcha.
No reality.
Gotcha. What about, could that man now call the cops if he's in an altercation, if he's in a situation, or do you feel like he can't because he once lived the lifestyle of a street dude?
That man could do whatever the fuck he want, but
would they label him a snitch?
But yeah, definitely. if you're calling the cops on somebody, like that's doing something illegal or, you feel me, anything, and when the cops come and you go and describe it and be like, yeah, it's him. Come on, what that mean? That mean you a snitch. But whether you was the most gangster nigga in the world or not, you still snitched on him. For me,
but what I'm saying is, like, because I have these conversations with my boy, and I'd be like, does our community, does our culture ever give men the opportunity to actually grow? I feel like we grow in age, but we don't grow in mentality. You feel what I'm saying? Like, because if that man say, yo, I'm not in the streets anymore, I'm abiding by these laws, the civilian laws, why he can't tell?
I mean,
you look.
All right, wait, hold on. I'm gonna be real true. If I was to see, like, not me. All right, but I'm gonna give a perfect example. Somebody was to see a random fucking person downtown, a literal civilian that don't do nothing, never been to jail, don't be in no problems, no nothing, calling the cops on somebody, and when the cops come say, it was him, he did it, lock him up. Yeah. You're a snitch.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, but it's what it is. What can we do?
Wait, but
You snitched.
Hold on. I thought.
Come on, P.
Hold on. Wait. Let me.
Come on, P.
Come on,
P. Like, come on, bro.
I thought
Like,
y'all be like, yo, you know, in the streets, if it's a civilian, yo, they out of the streets.
maybe a lady. You a man?
You a snitch.
Wait, hold on, damn.
But hold on, wait. Let me ask this question. Now, when that gentleman goes to, let's say if that gentleman goes back to his home, will the people who live in the community address him with aggression? Like, yo, bro, you just told on that man. And
Somebody will, but I don't feel like the whole area would, like the whole block would, because if y'all know he's not on nothing and y'all know his style and y'all see that he's a civilian, nigga, what more would y'all expect from him? You feel me? It's like, he clearly looks like that type of person. So it's like, you don't even got to tell him you a snitch. You don't even got to tell him you a snitch. You know what you did, you snitch. Feel me? You considered a snitch. We know, for me, like shit like that. Feel me? Like,
you know what's crazy? It just came with it, our culture. Like, I remember even...
ain't gonna lie, the only thing is, my fault to cut you off.
Nah, you good.
The only thing is, I exclude females from that. I'm not even one of them, feel me? Like, females is different. That's a whole different ball game, you feel me?
Got you. Could you date a woman who you know she was responsible for like telling on like a few good men? Like, but she's innocent. She's like a civilian, but she told on like about 4 or 5 good dudes. Real rights.
4 or 5?
Yeah, she was responsible. But she was a good looking woman.
4 or 5?
Yeah, like they told her to point these people out. She got them all. They out of here, but she's willing to be good to you, AC. So she willing to be great to you, and she's beautiful.
Hell no! What the fuck? Hell no! What?
But you say you exclude women. Like, you see what I'm saying? Like,
I'm not gonna go and call her a snitch or nothing. You feel me? I'm not. You just ain't gonna be my girl. That's it.
Okay.
I'm not gonna disrespect you or nothing. You feel me?
Yeah.
I'ma just know nothing illegal in front of her. You feel me? Or some shit like that. You feel me? Yeah. I cannot. Nope.
Gotcha.
Not at all. Feel me?
Ladies out there, if y'all snitching, do not say nothing to AC Zoe.
Feel me? I ain't even, feel me? Like, I'm not even, I know a female that I'm not even, feel me? We locked in, but nigga, we ain't in a relationship. She ain't doing that to me. Feel me? Like, she holding it all the way down.
As she should. As she should.
That's a fact for me, but damn. Like, anybody, for me, I ain't gonna lie, I can't. For me.
And it was part of our culture. Like I said, I remember my mother and father kind of like when certain things would happen on the block, they're like, well, you better get yourself in the house. Don't be. If I was even trying to look out the window to see what was going on, they were kind of like, yo, bro, back away from the window. That ain't our business. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I'm gonna be real too. Like my parents, my pop still be on that. Like, I ain't gonna lie, like it be shit going on and shit. And he dead eyes, like, cause this the shit. I'm gonna be real with you. In my area, I don't know why, but everybody comes to me and my pops about the stuff that goes on
in the neighborhood.
But like us being us, for me, and we fuck with everybody. For me, majority of the time, the 2 parties that's going at it, we know both. So us being us, we just diffuse the situation. You feel me?
Gotcha.
Like shit like that for me, but anything else, I don't know.
Gotcha. I bet. I know we was talking about Chicago before. There's a blogger named, I think he's a blogger. If I'm getting your title wrong, my bad. But his name is In Facts We Trust. Shout out to In Facts We Trust. He said something on a platform.
Facts, shout out to him.
But he said New York, right about now, New York is kind of de-riding Chicago. The culture and all that.
That's what he said?
Yeah, that's what he said.
Like that? Like New York, like New York is de-riding the Chicago culture?
Yeah, he said it. He said it just, let me pull it up. Hold on.
Shout out to him, but watch your mouth because New York could never dick ride no other nothing. We literally set the trends. I ain't gonna lie. For me, like I'm not gonna go and sit here and say New York started drill. Or you feel me? For me, Chief Keef did his little thing for me. Fake got it popping or whatever for me. But like that's a whole total different sound. You listen to Chicago drill right now, they got a different type of sound, different type of beat selection. Now they're starting to switch up and pick up New York styles.
Yeah.
These niggas out here getting sturdy in they fucking videos, can't dance. Like, you're not doing it right.
Yeah.
Y'all trying to say certain lingo from New York, from the towns that y'all not even saying right. Feel me? I highly disagree with that dumbass statement. Dead ass. Because what the fuck? And let's talk facts. I haven't seen any, not on some real nigga shit, and like it's not even to be funny or nothing. I have not seen no New York niggas reach out to any Chicago drill rappers and do a track, fiending and do a track with them. It's always been vice versa. You feel me? Like, come on.
Well,
like, and I'm not talking about the main, like I'm not talking about fucking Herbo, Chief Keef, and feel me? Niggas like I'm talking Nook and niggas like Below and shit. Like for me, like like me personally, I don't know. For me, they probably asked him for the feature or whatever. But I personally feel like the nigga PGF Nook, I feel like he asked niggas out here for features for me. Like,
yeah, probably.
Yo, bro, I'm telling you, bro. New York got it with the sound, bro. Like,
here's how I feel. I feel like it was hard for me to hear him say that, right? Because I'm from New York, so it was just kind of like, why did he say that? But like, think about it. We be saying like merch now, merch cool, or like there was a point.
I hardly hear merch, but
hardly. But we trying to say that, and then there was a point where we were on Facebook making our names like the names they got. Like, think about D-Thing and you know what I'm saying? Like we were and
you know you know what I could say?
Yeah.
It's our sound is inspired by Chicago. You feel me?
Yeah.
Like, we're not taking direct their shit. You feel me?
Yeah,
like, I don't know. And I know him saying that, it's probably over 20, 30 rappers out there that feel that way. You feel me? But it's like, bro, no. And if that's the case, if right now it's been controversy with people saying New York stole Jersey and Philly sound. You feel me?
Right now,
like,
yeah.
But bro, I say this shit all the time. All this shit is really inspired, and then after being inspired, niggas add their own touch and make a whole different lane.
Yeah.
Like, for me, like, what Chicago niggas you know that was singing on Chicago drill tracks? Like, that's on some like really, really drill shit. Like, for me, and I ain't talking Dirk and shit like that. You feel me?
Those are common
like,
main ones.
Come on, like for me, like niggas like us, street, really in the street. Not signed. You feel me? Not none of that. For me, no label budgets, none of that. You feel me? Talking niggas that was really out, like for me, like a nigga like me. Like shit like that. Like, I don't know. Niggas be
Gotcha. God, do you feel like they inspire you, or do you feel like I'm
gonna be real with you. Nah.
Okay.
I ain't gonna lie.
Yeah.
I fucked with the Chicago drill like beforehand. Now like I'm gonna be real with you. It's really been at least like 5 years since I really like was really sitting there looking up they shit for me to listen to their shit. Like for me, like the people I'm with to tell you right now, I don't listen to no Chicago music.
Yeah.
Like,
I feel you.
Like,
gotcha.
I ain't saying it's bad or nothing. It's just
it's just not your
it's
preference.
not my style for me.
Yeah.
That ass.